And I love me so. Na 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 na. Na na na. Alright, who wears blue and black and has a red Superman cape? That's right. You know who it is. From the whole Death of Superman series and maybe beyond. That's the only way I know this guy, from the Superman Death in the Family, or no, Death of Superman series. That's right. He wears an S just like the Man of Steel, but he's not really the Man of Steel. The camera won't pan up anymore. So, before I go any farther, I watched my friend Stu's video on the Eradicator. If you don't know, this is the Eradicator. Complete impulse buy. Saw it, watched the video, went to eBay, bought the guy, then forgot about it. Talked to Electrodetonator last night. He asked me if I had any new figs coming in. And I wasn't really too sure, so I had to check. And sure enough, I did. I didn't know. And it said it would be here today on Christmas Eve. So, by the time you're watching this, it'll be Christmas. Merry Christmas. But anyway, so I was very happy. Thank you, United States Postal Service. Postman, postwoman. I got a postwoman that comes. And she delivered it on Christmas Eve. Spent time with the family. Got home. He's, opened them up. Very excited. But now I'm confused. Very confused. Because this happened to me one time before with another figure. What is wrong with my Eradicator? Eradicator? You don't look like my friend Stu Eradicator. He's supposed to have... the prototype of this figure has translucent goggles. And then the actual production model came out with a different set of goggles, like painted gold. But then I opened mine up, and sure enough, painted translucent goggles. What happened? I'm not complaining or anything. Maybe my friend Stu or any of you guys down below can tell me what, these are translucent. You can, I don't know how much you can tell, but you can actually see his eyes, and they are painted red. That's actually a DC-UC Superman head, so it's not like they swapped heads or anything. And I don't have a DC Direct Eradicator to see what his goggles look like. But yeah, there we go. I have a translucent goggle Superman or Eradicator, like the prototype. I get the weirdest luck with figures, It's kind of strange how that works for me. I'll find them really cheap, or they're supposed to be really expensive, or sometimes I just have rotten luck and I can't get anything. Or I get some weird type of weird coincidence like this. So that's pretty cool. One time I ordered a cyborg, and I had a paint error cyborg, but it looked really cool. So instead of having that metal diaper, he had just metal pants on, so I can't really complain. So, alright, so, okay, I'm done complaining about that. I'm not complaining, I just like it. Really, I'm not complaining. Stop it, not complaining. So, here we go. The Eradicator. Now, he is a robot, and I'm really probably going to mangle up his bio. He was originally a robot. No, that's not right. He was originally a machine that's supposed to preserve Kryptonian culture. Superman died from Doomsday. He had the machine made some DNA, and then eventually of Superman, and eventually became this. A lot of people thought this was Superman because Steel Superman, Superboy, and Cyborg Superman came around right after the death of Superman, and some of them were not really posing to be Superman, but I'm not going to get all that. But that's what happened. So the Eradicator is probably one of the closest things to be Superman, or trying to be Superman during the whole Death of Superman series. Whew, Stu, if I just mangled that up, I'm sorry. Make sure you check out his link down below, and you can watch his review on the Eradicator, and listen to his backstory if I mangled it up too bad. Nice cape. You know, I bought this used, so there are some little bit paint scuffs on the bottom. You can't really tell, but they're right here. But it's not that bad. Pretty cheap. You know, I got this guy for super cheap. So, paint's good on him. Except for, I don't know if someone had some dirty fingers or what. There's like a little dirt spot right about there on his S. Bet I could get some water, hot water, clean that right up. But yeah, it's this whole goggles things is just so darn confusing. How did I get one of these? Or you know, if somebody did a custom, or they look pretty good. I'll have to maybe, if I have time, put some side comparison shots of him. Or maybe they scraped all the gold off, and maybe that was underneath. I don't know. But it does look kind of weird right in this area where his eyes are. But you can, in person, you can actually see his red eyes right there. So. And I like. Actually, I'm really happy that I got this version because it's unique. Let's go over his articulation. I really like this Superman or Eradicator. So let's see. Eradicator's head does move a 360. It can look. No, it can't look up, but it sure can look down a little bit. But his S is his chin is. It's stopped by his chin on his S. He has a wrist swivel. Elbow, knee, and ankle articulation. Nice ab crunch, no loose leg syndrome or broken ab crunch on this one. So I did get a pretty good Eradicator. So, how would I rate this guy? Well, being so unique, I'm happy. But if he was just a regular old DCUC Eradicator, like everyone else had, I would still rate this as good job Mattel, needs improvement, or dog vomit. He's definitely a good job Mattel. This is a cool figure. Sucky that he was in a wave that no one could get, a very hard wave to get. So, alright guys, you guys take care. Have a safe New Year's. Bye.
Yeah.